G'day all, Brotherblonde, and welcome to my kitchen. You're probably thinking, what are we doing in Brotherblonde's kitchen? Well, as you know, I've injured my shoulder, so I can't go riding, but I still have a camera. And I thought, hey, why not use my powers for good instead of evil? So one thing I like doing is cooking. And with 5 kids, I do a lot of cooking. 5 kids and a wife, actually. So what I thought I'd do, if this works out to be a success, is do a few little how-to videos. How to cook, how to do how-to videos, or something. But today I thought I'd do a little bit of a cooking show, and being a fairly well-structured, organised sort of person, I thought, well, we might as well just start alphabetically. So today I'm going to teach you how to cook an omelette. Yeah, it's alphabetical. O is in the alphabet. Hello. Anyway, so what we're going to need is a few things. First thing we're going to need, some of those. Now, this is false advertising because they are not free. You have to pay for them. So we need some eggs, some cheese, and some ham. What this will create is what's known in the industry, whatever industry that is, as a ham and cheese omelette. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is crack the eggs. Now I'm going to do 2 eggs because this is what's known also as a 2-egg omelette. Whisk them up, or beat them, or whatever term you want to use. Done. You can add some salt and a bit of pepper if you want to, but if you don't want to, then don't. Now, next thing we're going to do is cut the cheese. Now, some of you have probably seen Crocodile Dundee. That's not a knife. That's a knife. Next thing we're going to do, cut up some ham. Right, there we go. That's cut and that's cut. Now, come on over to the stove and we'll start doing some cooking. All right, next thing we need to do is turn on the flame. So, what I want to do is bung that on the heat and get it really hot. Then we stick in some oil. Using extra virgin olive oil. Now, without being too rude about it, how can you be extra virgin? You're virgin or you're not virgin? How can someone be extra virgin? I don't want to go there. All right, let's now stick in some oil. We ready? Bung in a bit. All right. We get the pan nice and hot. One way of testing that it's hot is you get one of your small children. No, you don't. No, you don't. Now, we've got our pre-mixed eggs. Use one of these things, okay? It's fantastic. I'll show you why in a sec. Right, pan's hot. You can usually tell by sizzling. Hear the sizzle? Hang on. Yeah, sizzling, so it's hot. So, bung the rest in. Now, this is where we've got to work relatively quickly. See how the edges here are starting to change colour pretty quickly. So what you want to do is pull the edges in, tip the pan slightly, and then fill in the gap with uncooked egg. And you just work your way around like that. Do it fairly rapidly, otherwise you get some uneven cooked bits. So probably for the first, I don't know, 20 seconds or so. Now you can see we're pretty well out of uncooked eggs now. Oh, look, there's a shell. Now, just sort of run the spatula around that. And what I like to do is throw the cheese in first. The ham's already cooked, so that really doesn't matter. If you're going to use something that needs cooking, like bacon or bits of capsicum or onion or something, stick them in the pan first, get them cooked, and then throw your eggs in. So we just Squish that down a bit, make it look as though we're doing something, make it look as though we know what we're doing. Then just throw the ham in. If you want to throw herbs and whatever in as well, go for it. But if you don't want to throw herbs in, don't, because then you won't like it afterwards. Now, have a look at the underside. Can you see how that's sort of browning up a little bit? Nice, getting a nice sort of colour to it. It's probably a good time to turn it now, and there's a couple of different ways of doing it, and I'm just showing you one way. I just basically fold it in half so you get the half moon shape. Squish around a little bit, and then slide the dewberry under it, flip it over, do the other side. It's a nice colour. And you know what? I reckon that's about done. So kill the flame, and it should slide nicely onto a plate, or not. I'll do it that way. There we go. Stick that somewhere so I don't burn myself. Grab some fighting sticks, and look at that. Is that a nice omelette? Is that a nice omelette or what? I'm ready to eat this.
Thanks, Dad. Yum.
Huh? Aww.